Just posted a photo dump on Instagram, feeling a little nervy. There we go. I've never posted a photo dump on Instagram. I don't usually post on Instagram. If I post anything, it's like it's like photos that, well, I don't know. I feel like prior to this time in my life, it was photos that took me so much energy and time to get, and then you're like, well, I'm not gonna post again for another year. And it's not like a lot of people do it because they get on Instagram and leave. But for me, it was just like my self-confidence was so low that I was like, it took me so much energy already to to get to this point. And so now, like, who knows when I'll feel that way again, or like when the fit will be good or the hair will be good. But I'm trying to practice living a life where things don't have to be perfect in order for them to be, I don't want to say public, but for them to be me. I don't know. I say all this to say that, like, this summer was like beyond words. Like perfect isn't even, I don't know, perfect isn't even the word, but I am here making this video diary because I'm scared. I'm afraid to be happy out loud, and that's really what, like, my nerves are about with that photo dump. I feel like with the other pictures that I posted, you don't really know me. You know what I mean? I was reflecting on this because it's the dog in the background for me. After I'd posted, like, either the photo that I had with braids or the photo that I had, like, after I, like, dyed my hair, I realized I was like, none of these photos are the hairstyle that I normally wear, which is like my natural hair. 99% of the time, that's what I wear. And it wasn't like, oh, I feel like my hair is done and now it's socially acceptable, so let me post a photo. It was never that. It was just like, I don't know, it's just coincidental. And what I really like about that last one that I posted before the photo dump was, like, I wasn't wearing, like, the perfect fit. Do I like the fit? Yeah, I did. I put it on, didn't I? But I didn't post it because I felt like the pic was perfect and the event was perfect and the day and the time. I was like, I want to take photos. That's what I did, you know? And that's something that a year ago me would have never done. And it's something that I've definitely grown into. But I guess, like I said, I'm afraid to be happy out loud because I'm afraid this is temporary. And in my mind, there will come a day where depression will know my name again in the same exact way that it used to. And when it does, you gonna look like Boo Boo the Fool because why were you happy out loud? They're gonna be like, oh, how are you? And it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? I guess in simple terms, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's what I'm doing. But I don't want that to be my life. And I feel like I've missed so many moments trying to make things perfect, or, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a practice of living my life out loud. I've been operating like being happy out loud, even saying certain things out loud, expressing them out loud is like the ultimate jinx. But being superstitious is a little overrated, and quite frankly, I don't want to miss this. Behind some fears that probably come from my childhood or whatever the frick, or expectations of what I should be that might partially come from me. These moments are just that. They're moments. And they make a lifetime, yes, but they're moments, and they're moments that I don't want to miss, and they're moments that you don't want to miss. So I guess I'll do my best to make sure we don't miss them, because it's on me. It's on me. I admit that it's on me. It's on me. It's on me. I guess I've just been operating like, I don't even want to say joy, because I believe that joy is more of like joy is like, even when the worst days come, like you got something to hold on to. I feel like I've been operating like happiness and abundance doesn't deserve to know my name, and living in that for the past couple of months has felt really awkward, I think, a little bit. Not that it doesn't feel destined and purposed, but it does feel awkward. And that's why, in a larger sense, that's why I haven't posted so much of the things over the years. Is like, you know, afraid to possibly fail out loud and to post something and for it to not be that great. Like, I feel this on two extremes. I feel this like with happiness, and I also feel this with sadness, you know, like, you know. But I think for me, I'm realizing that there's vulnerability in happiness the same way that there is in sadness. And I think the sadness sometimes is a little easier because I've seen, like, we make jokes in society, so much deprecating jokes about depression and whatever. And sometimes the jokes aren't deprecating. They're just like, this is where I've been at. And I like that humor, but I feel like it's funny because people have been more vocal about that, and they've been about their happiness sometimes, unless it's within the confines of a relationship, which is a completely different topic. But I don't know. I'm just afraid that this phase of my life has expiration. I was gonna say expiratory expiration date. And even like I am back in my home state right now, and I was afraid to kind of say anything to anybody because I was like, well, what if they think like I'm a failure? Because like, oh wait, it was just a summer. Like I thought you were legit. Like, I thought you were being for real now. Like you're back. Like boring again. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like my life opens up so much when I left, and I'm afraid that it'll close back up. Not that this life isn't blessed and not that it doesn't have its own moments of abundance, but I'm just like, I don't know. And so much of this is contingent off of other people's opinions. Not even how I feel or what my purpose is. It's just like, what is so and so gonna think when they find out that I left or that I stayed or that, you know what I mean? And I don't know, that's been really scary and really something that's been hard to be vocal about. And so much of the reason why I don't do a lot of things that I want to do is because I'm still at the core of it afraid of what people will think of me and what people will say or what they won't say, or you know what I mean? And that's hard. It's valid and it's human and it's hard. I don't necessarily think that it's necessary. And it's also like with this photo dump, I like never post anybody because I don't even post myself. But this photo dump was like 99% just people that I've met this summer. And in the past, I've never really posted people I was close with because I was like, look, crap's gonna hit the fan. Like the shoe is like, I'm wearing the shoes, and when I drop them, I don't want y'all to see that publicly. So so-and-so's not getting posted. Even though there's been a lot of like love in my life, even on my worst day. Not that like social media needs to see something in order for it to be valid, but I do fear that part of being a creative is doing things publicly. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if you're not putting anything out there, babe, you can't get anything back, first and foremost. You know, it's kind of funny as I'm reflecting on it. I feel like if you know me personally, which most of y'all do, because it's, you know, I love it's a small community, but I love y'all. Thank you for being here. You know that like I'm a pretty bold, brave person, but I feel like in the way that I've always wanted to be, and the way that really counts when it really comes to what matters, like one of my top values, which is creativity, I feel like I'm not as bold and brave. I don't want to say it all, because that's not fair. I'm not giving myself enough credit, but I guess in a way that elevates me. So, I don't know. I've ranted a little bit, though, now. Maybe this will be the beginning of, like, a New York vibe. Maybe this will be the beginning of you seeing what was a very happy summer, of what was, you know, God has showed up for me a lot. He showed up for me, like, you didn't see it, because I didn't show it. But, you know, in the season before this, where I was like, where's the light? You know, God was there. And in a season where it was just like, some days it was like, wow, this is so bright. Where are those sunglasses? God was there. And maybe this is you seeing that. You know, maybe it is. Maybe, you know. So, I don't know. I don't know. IDK. I don't know. I don't know. Afraid that if I say and express certain things out loud, then it makes them real. And in my mind, once they're gone, again, something that needs to be unlearned. Like that things are automatically going to disappear. I mean, everything has its season. Thank God for that. But, you know, it's like, dang, like, why can't you know Joy? Why can't she be a girl? Why can't y'all be locked in for life, despite what's going on? But I'm afraid that if I'm like, you know, if I dream out loud, you know, it's like if I post the audition video, lots of people do that on YouTube. The monologue, it's like, what? You know, it's like, she sucks, or, you know, not that I do, or maybe I do, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, you're gonna see that, it's like, that's embarrassing. But I'm also realizing that embarrassment is a choice. Anyway, it's posted, so we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it scared. And this is public, this is digital footprint. But again, to be a creative in a digital era, you kind of do need one of those. But also, footprints can be good. It can show you where you've been and how much things have changed. And change is good. We like change. I don't know. I think I put so much of my potential in other people's hands, in the sense of, like, you know, just kind of caring what other people think, which is still something that I think we're all unlearning, but day by day. So